To talk about why the humanities matter is such a fundamental question. We're living it as we ask it. It's about the fundamentals of human interaction. Who am I as a person? What informs every word that's coming out of my mouth? To ask the question, why does this matter, is to say, does life matter? I think of the humanities encompassing four separate fields or goals: investigation, critical analysis, speculation, encompassing the areas of wonder that make up human life, and interpretation. I was able, through the capacities of fiction and the imaginative powers of poetry, really to think of myself as a different kind of person. Nothing is like a book or a poem or a work of art to unlock the individual imagination and one's sense of capacity and ability to change. And that's something I think humanistic research especially unlocks, the capacity of an individual person to change over time. I don't like to think of the humanities as being in a state of crisis, because it singles out the humanities as uniquely vulnerable in a world where so many things are vulnerable. Like all precious things in the world, the humanities always need advocacy and need creative approaches to advocacy. The one thing everyone knows about ACLS is that it supports terrific, outstanding, world-changing humanistic research. That's something that must continue, especially in a world riven by budget cuts and a world where justifying the need for knowledge that doesn't have an immediate utility is a tough game. But it's a game that ACLS has played very well for many decades now. There's a Sanskrit word, mudita, the capacity to feel deep satisfaction in other people's accomplishments, is something I associate with ACLS, because the job of ACLS is to make possible research and learning undertaken by other people. The opportunity to lead an organization that's devoted to enabling the satisfaction of brilliant people just seemed to me an opportunity impossible to pass up. One thing that learned societies do well at their best, they bring people together at all levels, and they provide a forum where we get to know each other as human beings. They also address, and much more can be done in this area, inequalities that are ever more felt across American institutions. And of course across global institutions. It goes the other way around too, where researchers, scholars at well-funded, privileged places learn and change their practice as a result in their teaching and their research when they have contact, close contact, human contact with people from universities very different from their own. People underestimate humanists. Some of my greatest allies over the years have been scientists who grasp the value of the humanities and the capacity of humanistic research and knowledge to spur genuinely innovative and creative thinking. I think of Nicholas Negroponte, the director of the MIT Media Lab, who noted that if you're looking for someone to solve an engineering problem, you don't always call an engineer. You call a poet, or you call a novelist, or you call a scholar of music, or a scholar of history, people who understand systems and who are used to thinking about form. Those are the people, Negroponte says, who can think outside the box, so to speak, and offer creative solutions to problems that affect our everyday lives. I'm not allergic to the instrumental argument for the humanities. I think the humanities teach clear skills, transferable skills, how to write, how to speak clearly, how to think critically, how to see problems in their entire context, how to understand human irrationality as well as systems and reasons. They help us refine the ways in which we understand the world around us and think afresh about what it could be in the future. And if we lose that capacity to imagine what the world might be in the future, a world that's more inclusive, a world that treasures human connection, that remembers the past, then we really have lost our humanity.